Hi everybody. I haven't made a video in quite a while, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make it really, really quick, really straight to the point. Um, what I want to talk about are these uh, Korean mags for your AK style rifle, whether that be AK-74 or the AK-47 variant. Um, these magazines are cheap at ammo or what is it magwarehouse.com. I picked up a whole mess load of these are the gray magazine. This shit on here is literally like spray paint. It's not a very good finish, but they're fairly cheap. It's like $8 at the time that I bought them. I don't know what the price is now, but I bought like 12 of them, quite literally. It was more cost effective the more I bought as opposed to just buying like one or two at a time. But I want to talk about these because these ain't half bad. They aren't the greatest thing in the world, but they're certainly not the worst. And there's another magazine I want to talk about. It's right here. It says Mo on the side of it. Oh, it's a PMag. Never mind, it's PMag. There's PMag right here. Some people swear by these. This is a magazine that came with my rifle, my AK variant, which is this rifle right here. I don't call it an AK-47. I just call it a rifle because it's not full auto. It's semi-automatic. I just call it my rifle. Firearm is unloaded, but go ahead and put it up on safe. Set it aside. I'm just going to take the magazine out. This right here. Spit my chew in that cup. This right here is a quote unquote battlefield pickup magazine. Came from one of my best friends. Also, the guy gave me this shirt. Uh, this right here, I mean, you could tell this is quite a bit heavier than this. This right here, I mean, it's like comparing a watermelon to a freaking apple. I mean, you can just tell. Heck, I don't think that my phone's going to be able to pick this up. But there's like, got to hold it right in kind of the light in here. Man, there's 12 welds, like little spot welds, all along this rib. But on here, I can only see one, two. Oh no, there's more on the back side. Not even gonna try and hold that up to the phone. But there are some spot welds along here. There's not very many. But what I want to talk about is some people think that just because you get your rifle, okay, and you put it in, the fact that it wobbles every your moves and all that shit, that don't mean shit. Some magazines gonna have a little bit of wobble. That don't matter if it's going side to side like fish. Matters if it goes forward, back, because that actually means something. That means it knows that bullet's going up and it's going down. That can mean something to an AK. But the fact that it's just side to side don't mean much. Y'all seen how much that moved. This is the same magazine made in South Korea. Okay, the only difference in this is the finish. Has like a it's not paint. I don't know what it is, and it's not powder coating. I honestly, I have no clue what the type of finish this is. This one's actually worse. Way worse than that one. Than the cheaper one. And this one, I got ripped off on this. I literally, like an idiot, not paying attention and not knowing any better at the time, I paid $28 for this 30 round Korean magazine. Won't be shopping there anytime soon. And it was also at the same time I bought this rifle, in the same shop I bought this rifle from. But this Korean magazine, $10. Bought it offline. Well worth it. Well worth my time. Here's the magazine that I was saying is a Battlefield pickup. Very little movement. Very little movement front to back. Okay, quite a bit heavier. Very little movement front to back, side to side. Very little. It's got a good fit. The little dimples in here, yeah, they kind of help with that, with the whole stabilizing your magazine kind of thing, but not really. I mean, it's an AK. I don't think the gun gives a shit if the magazine's moved a little bit in there, because I don't. I'm gonna take my chew out. I think I'm gonna stop chewing during a lot of my videos. Don't think anybody wants to see that. But I don't think the gun really cares whether the magazine's moving one way or another. I mean, hell, if I had like a high speed camera or something like that for my AR that I've got over here. Let me move these damn magazines out of the way. Oh, this right here is my AR that I'm going to make a video on this. And yes, this is in 7.62 SRM. So magazine unloaded. Firearm is unloaded. Go ahead and put it on safe, even though I know it's unloaded. But this one is going to be coming up next. I just got a new red dot for it. I ordered it, and I got some new flip-up sights for front and rear. These are pretty awesome. Bought it off Amazon. Watched a video on 704 Tactical. I think that's his name. AK mags, metal mags falling on your pinky toe. Really don't feel good. Especially from the height that this table's at. But I'm going to be making a video on this. I don't know if take off this lens cover. Phone to pick that up. There we go. That's the brand right there. $50 sent straight to my front door. One night shipping, $50. And no, I'm not an Amazon Prime member. That's a pretty good deal. And as far as magazines for this, all that I've been able to find is unfortunately the let's see, Pro Mag. You got that flipped upside down. Pro Mag. That's all I've been able to find in my area for for that rifle other than buying it offline. I will shop locally until I get screwed over. I mean, where I'm at, my local Rural King sells these plastic PMags for $16, $17. Sorry, my dog's kind of walking around if anybody wonders what the hell that noise is. But no idea how much these are. Have absolutely no idea what country this thing's made in. Has absolutely no identifying markings. I've taken the inside of this thing out. There's no identifying markings whatsoever on this thing. It's just an AK mag. But these Korean mags, get them while you can. I mean, and the reason why I'm making this video is, you know, every single one of the presidential candidates in the United States, as of right now, are very, 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 very so much against stuff like just what I've shown in this video. Not violating YouTube standards because I'm not showing anybody how to assemble a rifle or whatnot. So, and even if they did, not a big deal. It's not a crime. And even if it was a crime, it's a constitutional protected item. I got things where the sun don't shine very much that they can go learn how to suck like a vacuum. But these magazines, don't knock them, man. Don't knock them at all. They take down pretty freaking easy. You just push the little center button right there. Oh, nope, pulled it the wrong way. Slide the back cover off, slide the back plate off, comes off towards the rear of the magazine where the spine is. You got a follower. Here you got a bottom plate, and then you have a spring and then follower. They disassemble, they clean out pretty good. I clean out my magazines pretty good. The insides of these are coated. You can have them coated with all kinds of stuff. But the finish on this kind of reminds me of them magazines you can get off of Brownells. Wish I would have grabbed one. Bought a set of quote unquote they were like the GI style, where they had the green they did have green followers in them, and it had this dry finish. It's not like Parkerized. It's not a Parkerized finish. I don't know what the heck to call it, but the more you use them, the slicker they get and the nicer they feel. Whereas this, I don't even know what the heck to call this type of finish on here. It's not bluing. It's more of like a paint, but it's real slick, really slick. But it's not powder coating. I don't really know what it is. You know, one of the things that I also want to talk about, this right here is a magnet. The followers in this are steel. There's the magnet right there. It's sticking to it. The lips on the magazine, steel. The body of it is steel. Lips on this magazine. I'm going to put it up there actually on the lip. Steel. Put on the follower. See, it's steel. Body of the magazine is steel. Gets me. There is no steel reinforcement on this PMag whatsoever. I know that they make them. I'm gonna quote a video, a guy that I watch very, very closely on YouTube. I watch Robski, the AK Operators Union. I watch him fairly closely. When I first got my AK rifle, I knew it was an AK. It didn't really give a shit. The gun, it's not finicky. I've put crazy amounts of ammo through that thing. I need to do an update on it. I want to do like a breakdown cleaning video on it. But another guy that I watch is Brandon Herrera. He's uh, he's gonna be famous for the AK-50 and doing the Brass Valley Initiative thing. That's pretty cool that he's doing that. He's taking a big chance on a lot of young people that are willing to get dirty and get messy to get things done in the firearms community, which is absolutely freaking awesome. Not a lot of up and coming gun makers will do that, and that is absolutely freaking awesome. Um, but you know, when I first got my rifle here, I uh, I really watched them guys, and I really learned an awful lot about this rifle. And then when I went to a tactical carbine course, quote unquote tactical, um, I learned even more about this rifle. Learned a lot more than I did sitting down and watching a YouTube video. I was reached out damn near, I want to say, 400 yards with this rifle, and I was holding a 12-inch group. I'm not some expert marksman or anything like that, but with iron sights, I mean that's all I got on this rifle. That's what this rifle was intended to be used with. I don't have no side rail. It's a smooth side because it's a underfolding stock. It would interfere with that if there was a rail over here. And I'm not going to put one of those cheap cheesy rails up top. I'm not going to do that. The only thing I might do is there's a guy who makes custom charging handles where the side charging handles up here on the opposite side of the ejection port right here. I'm gonna most definitely put one of those on here because I'm left-handed. If anybody on here doesn't already know that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. This video. I have absolutely no freaking clue what I'm gonna call this video. Haven't put one up in a long time. But yeah. Hope everybody has a wonderful and amazing night. Take care, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. Bye. That thing stop. Nope.